in the New Testament of whom the books were written about, again, was all about Jesus, and Jesus didn't write these. The Dead Sea Scrolls is, and there's other scrolls too, but the Dead Sea Scrolls is interesting because when they were found, they didn't quite know the importance of them when they first found them. It was only through time that they found the importance of these scrolls, right? Yet these scrolls had fragments of New Testament books that basically a lot of them were questioned as to either the authenticity, well, the authenticity mainly because of the time they were written, and they thought that through time that these that books that were that old. In other words, if I have the book of Isaiah, this is a good example. If I have a book of Isaiah and it was written, or it was back in the time, Isaiah was back in, I don't know when he was. I'm trying to think, like maybe 700 or 800 BC. I'm not sure. But if he was back in that time, and the oldest scroll I have is 1000 AD, for example.
Yeah.
Right. And I think that's what it was, something like that. And they're like, that's too far removed from the original writer, therefore we can't trust it, right?
Yeah.
And they did the same with the New Testament too. And these, the book of Isaiah, for example, I think it actually went back 1,000 years from the what they originally had versus the Dead Sea Scrolls, and they looked at the two and they said, "Holy mackerel!" Right?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
that these things are identical or almost identical. There were maybe a couple words that were maybe changed or just a little bit different that had nothing to do with the original intent. But these things were, if you think about 1,000-year period or that long of a period where these things were preserved, it showed, like we talked about before, it showed the seriousness of the scribes when they actually took these scrolls, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And they wrote these scrolls.